Hey Brandon, did you know that you may need a hairdryer to install those outdoor Christmas lights?
What? What do you mean a hairdryer? I thought these lights were supposed to be easy to install. A hairdryer? This is ridiculous.
And there should be a warning in the installation booklet that says, do not install during winter.
God.
Now, had I been told that I would need to make certain that the sticky 3M tape was warmed up and the surface to which I'm sticking the light had to be warm, I would have had a much, much better experience. Hey, thanks for joining me. It's Brandon here from Artismia, and today I'm going to hang up some holiday lights. And instead of using the old traditional lights like you might see in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, we're going to use these fancy smart Govee RE-enACtments Permanent Outdoor Lights. Now, this video is not a sponsored video. These lights were not given to me to review. So it's day one, I just got these delivered, and I'm super excited to install them for this holiday season. Now, of course, I watched a bunch of other videos, as I'm sure you have also, that demonstrate and display how awesome these lights are. They claim to be waterproof, sunproof, snowproof, and windproof, perfect for a resident of the Northeast like me, where we see every possible weather condition in an average day.
Oh yeah, nice.
These lights are bright, vibrant, and colorful. They are smart Wi-Fi and Bluetooth controllable from your smartphone, and they have a whole bunch of great features found on the Govee app. Inside the box, you get 6 strip lights with 12 lights each and a power supply, a control switch, extra attachment pieces, and extra 3M stickers. Everything you might need to install these fancy lights. And as directed by the installation instructions, clean the surface before attaching the lights. And then press and hold for at least 5 seconds or more.
Well, that's really unfortunate and disappointing. I clean it, I hold it for 10 seconds even, and it doesn't even work. This isn't easy to install.
Well, now, come on now, Govee.
Oh, I'm having a heck of a time.
I tried multiple different times using that 3M sticky stuff on the back of these, and they do not work. Now, I don't know if that's because I live in Ohio and it's cold out here. It's 50 degrees right now. It shouldn't be this difficult to install it. I'm a little disappointed. I'm not impressed with this at all. This here, the stickiness, it seems to stick really nice to warm things, but it's definitely not sticking to outdoor weather. And if you maybe that's the problem. Maybe you have to install these when it's warmer weather, which is a little bit too late considering it's already December 3rd. And well, if I want these up for the holiday Christmas festivities, well, I'm never not going to be able to install them. So I might have to take these back. I'm not happy. But you know what? I think these are really good. Maybe if we can look at that. Woo, this is good. I like this.
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
They're really, really nice. But it's disappointing is that Govee didn't have that information right up front, right from the very beginning. This tape may not stick if it's cold. Real simple. 5 words, 1 sentence on that little blue card would have saved me a whole headache, not having to disappoint my family, not having to lose out on the competition with my neighbors to be able to have fancy lights up. Thanks, Govee. I'm not happy about it. Well, the truth is I would like to make a long, elaborate video explaining all the details of this product and telling you why you should buy it and putting a link in the bottom so that I can make a profit from it because, you know, you're going to go buy it and use my link and all that affiliate stuff that's associated with this, but that's not the case here. This product was not given to me. I had to purchase it on my own, and I'm quite disappointed with it. I might just end up taking it back. It comes with these extra connectors, these little things here, which I tried, and it has these little plastic clippy things with screws that you can then use as well, but I guess it all depends on your situation or what kind of setup you have for your house. You may be able to be successful with this. So more than likely, if I can't figure out a better way to attach these, I might just end up taking it back. I think I love coffee. I love coffee. You know why I like coffee? Because it really gets me wired. And if you think I'm a hyperactive person without coffee, because I only started drinking coffee in the past year. I love Govee products. I love their lights for the back of the TV. I love their little hexagon things that you put on the wall and their light strips for the interior of the house. But for this product here on its own, I cannot recommend this product. I feel concerned that even if I do get it to be attached with those sticky tapes, they're going to end up falling off, and I'm going to have to deal with that later on. Plus, the other concern is that since we live in Ohio here, we do see weather that goes way below the recommended operating temperature of this product. So that means that this control box, this control unit here, and this little light switch right here probably has to be in the house or in an insulated box to keep them from getting affected by the weather, especially here in this type of an area because it does get really, really, really cold. So if you're considering getting these lights lights for your holiday decorations, I would say avoid that, simply because it's really hard to install. Okay, so what are you supposed to do if your lights don't stick? Well, according to Govee, you're supposed to use these hard plastic clips and screws to reinforce the attachment of the lights to your eave. Now, I think it would probably be really great is if you had a whole bunch more of these, maybe 24 of these per string light, so that you can put one on each side of the LED, like so. That would really help to reinforce and keep the lights in position and prevent them from falling off later. Now, according to Govee, it is recommended to fix the clips before the first, fifth, and ninth light and after the last one on each string light. But I'm wondering if there's another possible solution to resolve this issue. Now, let me show you what I might do to make this work. I have a whole bunch of plastic that was from a previous job, and what I thought would be really great would be to cut those pieces of plastic into rectangle shapes that can then be used to stick onto the lights. Now, once the lights are stuck to the piece of plastic,
Then the piece of plastic can be shoved under the overlapping fascia edge and the soffitting. Another solution would be for Govee to provide an alternative plastic bracket that has pre-drilled holes to which you stick each LED light to and then attach to your soffitting. Now this box came with a total of 108 lights. That means I would need 432 screws to attach these plastic brackets. Now I can't imagine having to cut 107 more of these. Maybe Govee should just change the housing design of the lights and have a way to secure each light with a single screw.
So after a little bit of research, I found out that the 3M VHB tape that's on the back of these lights is actually temperature sensitive, especially when it's being installed. It turns out that if you apply your VHB tape below the suggested temperatures, it is not recommended as it could result in the adhesive becoming too firm. And once it's too firm, it doesn't form a good bond. It doesn't correctly adhere to whatever it's being attached to, making it momentarily stick. And this could lead to an adhesive failure. Additionally, once the tape has been applied and the full bond strength has been achieved, its temperature range often expands and allows for the use in cold environments. Meaning that once you get it stuck, it'll stay stuck really well. But it's important to keep in mind that if you're going to install these Govee lights that are supposed to be permanent, that you want to make certain that you do it in warmer weather. You know what? I don't think it's worth it. So you know what would have been really nice, Govee, is if you would have included on your little sheet here, quick start guide, a suggested temperature range to be able to apply this kind of tape to make it stick to the things that you want it to stick to. I just got home after returning this Govee light product back to the place where I purchased it, and I just now received an email from Govee support team telling me that there may be some issues that I may encounter when installing these lights. And clearly it says right here, you may have issues with the 3M adhesive sticking to the surface if it's cold. Now, had I been told this prior to the whole installation process, I might have had a better experience, and my whole family wouldn't be disappointed in me for not having fancy decorative lights on my house. It's a good thing I'm not participating in some kind of competition where I might win $100,000 where I'm gonna put up lights and compete with my neighbors now, isn't it? So, my point is that they should have sent this email, or Govee could have provided that information prior to the whole installation process on that little blue card like I said a moment ago, but instead now I had to return a product that was on sale that I was happy with, but now I'm not happy about it. Okay, so it's currently 45 degrees out here, and I already got this piece of plastic with a 3M tape on it, and it's cold. It's not sticky at all to the touch, but I'm gonna heat it up and heat up the surface here to see what happens. Yeah, instantaneous. I didn't even have to hold it for 5 seconds, and it's stuck. It is stuck to the surface perfectly, wonderfully. Now, Govee, why didn't you tell me this before? You could have saved me a whole heck of a headache, and you would have kept the customer, and the customer would have been happy here. Here's the 3M sticky stuff. This is cold right now. I'm gonna heat it up. One more test here. Heating it up. It's nice and warm. I can see it starting to flex. Attached to a tape measure. Here, just so you know, if you're going to do this at your own home, make sure it's warm. Make sure the plastic, the 3M stuff, is warm. Instantly attached. I didn't even have to hold it for 5 seconds. Look at that. Permanently attached to that. Ready? Look at that. It's stuck to the surface here perfectly. And had I known that all I needed to do was heat up that 3M tape and heat up the surface to make certain that the lights would attach, I would have kept these lights and been super happy, because they are pretty awesome lights. So I guess the whole point of this video is if you're going to use these lights and install them for yourself, be sure to heat up that 3M tape before you stick it to the surface. Also make certain that you heat up the surface that you're going to stick it to in order to be guaranteed a good bond and a good connection so that your lights will stay up permanently as they're claiming to be. Permanent lights, easy to install. That's a great spit take. Maybe I shouldn't have put the Jameson in there. Hey, this is Brandon from Artismia. I thank you for watching. That like button, that would be great. If you want to subscribe, great. If you don't, I don't give a... So nice.